10 years ago, there was Gate Crash. Going all the way back to 2013. My goodness. Patrons, friends, companions, let's get to cracking. Welcome back to Southern Sorcery. Another one of our box openings, and this will be our last visit into our favorite plane of Ravnica. So sit back, relax. Let's get to crack. Hope everyone is doing well. Again, thanks for joining. Always appreciate you guys stopping in. The support has just been absolutely overwhelming. Got Gideon, rest in peace. He's a planeswalker. Spoiler alert, he has passed away, unfortunately. They used to do these inserts and everything. Oh man, real big flashback here. Wizards Play Network, WPN. That's old school. So cool. Like I said, sit back, relax. Let's pull some more Shocklands as we dive into our last box of this chase until we move on to something just as exciting and fun. First up, we have our editor, Daniel. Again, I say it every single time. If you enjoy all of the cool special effects, give him a shout out. He'd like to see it. He does this stuff. He loves Magic. He's new to Magic, so he's had a lot of fun, learning about it through the channel and just, hanging out with me, playing games with me. Give him a shout. Say, good work, Daniel. We appreciate you. Yeah, my goodness, this really fall apart. All right, yeah, we are in for 3 packs for Daniel, so let's get to cracking. Mere Charm, Illness in the Ranks. Oh man, that is a bad day. Creature tokens get -1/+1. Talk about a one-sided board wipe. Frontline Medic, Human Cleric. Okay, not a bad rare. Man, these cards are old. They just feel old. To say that something 10 years old is old, is kind of funny. But in terms of cardboard and Magic cards, I mean, that's pretty old, right? Got a Spire Tracer. Syndicate of Ties, a Night Watch, Gutter Sculpt, Ruination Worm. Outer worms are so big. Oh man, he's eating a gate or a bridge. Shattering Blow, Right Gear, Forced Adaptation, For the Dim, Hinder Vines, and hey, nice Daniel, Shocklands, Stomping Ground. Man, very good. Happy to pull that for you, my friend. Shockland, red green, meaning forest. Mountain. Nostalgic to see this artwork, this set symbol. So very nice pull. Let me get that sleeved up for you. Right into the box. Remember, all boxes have had 3 so far. So if we can get 4, that will be the record holder. So let's break the record today. Let's go for it. Put that over there for you, good sir. 3rd and final pack for Daniel. Always appreciate all your hard work, buddy. Aerial Maneuver. Hiya. Basilica Screecher, Pit Fight, Executioner Swing, Basilica Guards, Amber Beast, Sky Games, Orzhov Guildgate, Vizkopa, Guildmage, Vizkopa. Oh, I see a foil back there. Hey, Rapid Hybridization. One of the more expensive uncommons in the set. I'm actually going to set that aside and foil that for you because that's a good pull. Duskmantle Seer, Vampire Wizard. That's our first mythic of the day. The cool Dimir Guildgate or Guild set symbol, and that foil is a beautiful Zertaswine. Man, that is a gigantic boar. Look at it, it's bigger than the carriage it's pushing over. Be a good barbecue though. Plains and a Spirit. Nice. Stomping Ground, big pull for you, and I'll sleeve up this Rapid Hybridization because that's also a good pull. Worth some money. Yeah, it's 1 blue mana, an instant, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. That creature's controller puts an infamous 3/3 Green Frog Lizard. Green Frog Lizard creature into the battlefield. So yeah, it's a really good removal. Instant speed. It's a great card. Gets a lot of play. Daniel, those are coming your way. Thanks again, buddy, for all your hard work. Next up, good old JP, luckiest man on earth right now. I think he took the crown away from Jess for the luckiest man on earth. 7 packs for JP again. JP, let's get some more luck your way, right? I mean, when you're hot, you're hot. Hands of Binding. Massive Raid, Night Watch, Contaminated Ground, Purge the Profane, Psychic Strike, Bioshift. There's that swine in the non-foil. Balustrade Spy. It's a Vampire. Shielded Passage, Gift of Orzhova. Depter's Pulpit, an Ordum Veteran. Hey, a Breeding Pool! Sweet! Man, JP is just, he can't miss right now. Great hit, man. Hey, and the rat token, that's actually the most expensive token in the set. It's like $1. Man, JP, dude. Save some luck for the rest of us. Right. Man. Breeding Pool. Beautiful card. One of the more expensive ones. Good job, buddy. Pack number 2. These just fall apart as well. All these older packs just fall apart. Towering Thunderfist. Basilica Screecher. Way of the Thief. Sky Knight Legionnaire. I want a hero. Last Thoughts. A Gruul Guildgate. Court Street Denizen. Naturalize. Destroy target artifact. This is not worth a lot, but it does see some play. Armored Transport. I'd feel very safe trailing around in that guy. A Serene Remembrance. A Ground Assault. A Hellraiser Goblin, and Enter the Infinite. Nice, another good hit. One of the more expensive mythics in this set. It cost a whopping 12 mana, 8 and then 4 blue, and then you get to draw cards equal to the number of cards in your library. Then put a card from your hand on top of your library. You have no maximum hand size until your next turn. I mean, in combo players, if this resolves, I mean, it's pretty much a good game from there. Swamp and a nice little token reminding you to visit their website. Yeah, we'll sleeve that up for you, buddy. That's actually a good financial hit as well. You continue to crush it. JP's like, yeah, keep opening packs for me, dog. I got you, son. Massive Ray, Metropolis Sprite, Angelic Edict, Purge Profane, Psychic Strike, Forced Adaptation, Millennial Gargoyle. These darn millennials. And then Newfangled Technology.
Keep this crap out of my yard!
Shielded Passage, Act of Treason, great card. Sees a lot of play. It's just a fun card. No financial value, but just fun. 1,000 Lashes from the tiny little face. The return of the tiny little face. Righteous Charge, Homing Lightning. Hey, and a Domri Raid, a Planeswalker, a Mythic. Cool card, man. Great job. So, Black a Planeswalker, you know, we've talked about this before, but their life total is signified down here. They're almost like a separate player in the game, but essentially they come into play with this much life or loyalty counters, and then each one of these lines of text you can do once on your turn if you have the loyalty counters to suffice, so you can add some here to get to these negative effects later. But yeah, another good pull. Let's keep trucking. Man. Is there gonna be anything left for anybody, JP? There's that guy at Thanksgiving that takes all the mashed potatoes. I just know it.
My turn.
Martial Glory, Sidekick, Naturalize, Amber Beast, Wildwood Rebirth, Sapphire. Let's see a foil back there. Urban Evolution. What are you evolving into? Who knows? Cinder Elemental and Immortal Servitude. Return each creature card with converted mana cost X from the graveyard to the battlefield. Good card. Oh, it's a mountain. Back when they used to do foil mountains. Oh, that's cool. It's got the Return of Ravnica set symbol instead of Gate Crash. Oh, that's why, because your island. Oh, that's weird. The basic lands have the set symbols from Return of Ravnica. Huh. I wonder if that's how it's supposed to be. If not, that's odd. I would say that would be cause for concern for like a repack, but I mean, we've been hitting shocks, so if they did repack it, they did us a good job. What I mean by repack is sometimes people could take these packs and open them and then re-glue them. I don't see any glue here. If that had been the case, we wouldn't have hit anything of financial value. They would have stripped it. That looks legit to me. The only reason I say on these old boxes is because they've been sitting around for a while. I did buy this one on Amazon. Spoiler alert, I shop on Amazon like the rest of the world. And to do it so I can get this, well, he's not tiny face, it's a big face. Big but small face. Cloudfin Raptor, Predator's Rapport, Contaminated Ground, Death Cult Rogue. I'm just going to fly through these. Another foil back there. Weight of Precinct 6. Hey, another shock. We're already up to 3 with Sacred Foundry. Gosh. Oh, my. And a foil Gideon. Oh, my gosh, JP. Gideon, Champion of Justice, foil, mythic. Gosh, just a beautiful hit. I don't know price-wise if he's, you know, really anything great, but son, you are just hitting, and hitting.
Ooh, somebody stop me!
It's wild. Let me sleeve these up, dude. Man, I can't get over how pretty that is. That is just gorgeous. Man, that's just pretty. He died sacrificing himself in one of the storylines. Actually, we'll get to that box eventually. One of my favorite planeswalkers from the story, the lore, if you read the books or the stories. Gideon's one to check up on. And then a Sacred Foundry. Gosh, nice hit. This is the red-white, so the Boros Shockland. Red meaning a mountain, white meaning a plains. But gosh, what a great hit. JP, man, you are on freaking fire. He's on fire! Disciple of the Old Way. Scatter Arc. Structural Collapse. Kingpin's Pet. Another Thrall. Tiny Face. Murderous Strider, Naturalize. Armor Transport, Totally Lost. That's a flip, however you say his name.
Mike Wazowski!
a meme card. This artwork specifically has gotten a lot of memes and just general, like it just gets marketed a lot from Magic. Boros Guildgate, Assault Griffin, Zamek Guildmage, Skull Crack, Killing Glare, and a Symbol of the Legion. Cool enchantment and a swamp. See, yeah, I guess that's normal with the Return of Ravnica set here. They just use the basic lands, and I guess that's the set symbol for the block. Back when they used to do block. What I mean by that is they would do 3 sets or 3 boxes for 1 block. They don't do that anymore though. Last pack. Disciple of the Old Ways. Angelic Edict, Bio Shift. Man's got crab arms and an octopus arm. He's just doing things. Balustrade Spy, Righteous Charge, Fortress Cyclops, Scapebeat Shade, Simic Manipulator, Forest and Soldier. Alright, you're going out on a Mutant Wizard. JP, man. What can I say? Yet again, crushing it. Good job, buddy. These are all coming your way. Go buy a lottery ticket, dude. Alright, Hunter. 3. Did you ever play those little basketball games where you shoot the like free throw as it moves back and forth? Whenever you hit like 10 seconds left, everything counts as 3. And 3. Just a random thought I just had. Gutter Skulk. A zombie rat. Rats are scary anyway, but that's utterly terrifying. Look how big that is. That's a human skull. That rat's massive. Beckoning Apparition. Shielded Passage. Merfolk of the Depths. Terrifying Merman. Ripscale Predator. That's a lizard somehow. Burning Tree Emissary. Nice. Molten Primordial Island, and then General Token. Got yourself a nice avatar. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, gain control of one target creature that player controls. Until end of turn, untap those creatures, they gain haste. Pretty cool card. You can wreck a game. If it resolves, get to take control of some of the nicest stuff on the field, and then do with it what you will. Hands of Binding. Massive Raid. Night Watch. Contaminated Ground. Wajak Halberdiers? Yeah. Halberdiers. Hydroform. Hydroform, go! Water! Riot Gear. Dying Wish. I'm just going through these. Oh, there's your rare Undercity Plague. Swamp and a Horror. Undercity Plague. For 4 and 2 black, target player loses 1 life, discards a card, and sacrifices a permanent. Then it's got this cool ability called Cipher. Then you may exile this spell card encoded on a creature you control whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player's controller may cast a copy of the encoded card without paying its mana cost. So put this on an unblockable creature, and you get to do this every single turn. Pow, pow, pow.
Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser.
A unique mechanic that doesn't get used a whole lot in the game at all. I haven't seen Cipher in recent memory in a long time. Catararch, Smite, Kokorana, Croccanura. Croccanura? The crocodile frog. It's a bad day when you run into one of those. Ruination Worm, Paranoid Delusions, Wildwood Rebirth, Guildgate, Prophetic Prism, Midnight Recovery, Crown Ceratox, 5 Alarm Fire, Mountain and a Knight. Whenever creature you control deals combat damage, put a Blaze counter on it. Remove 5 Blaze counters from 5 Alarm Fire. 5 Alarm Fire does 5 damage to target creature or player. 5, 5, 5. Alright, Hunter. Yeah, these are coming your way, buddy. Oh, we know what time it is. Everyone take cover, because there's a sniper on the loose. Brad, the 1-pack snipe. Let's go. Did something big for Brad. He's had some decent stuff from his little snipe adventures 1-pack, but nothing huge. So let's make this huge. Drake Wing Krasis, a lizard drake. Skinbrand Goblin, Elusive Krasis, Tower Defense, and a Scourge Goliath with a cool red-white soldier. It's a big beast. 9/9 for 8 trample. It's got Blood Rush for 7. Discard it from your. You discard it. Target attacking creature gets +9/+9 against trample until the turn. That's pretty cool. Hey, I'm gonna swing with a 1/1. I'm not gonna block it. Well, now it's a 10/10. Boom. All right, Brad. There's your 1-pack. Matt. Everyone tell him I said what? Hello. Hello, Matt. Oh no, I said it. Oh no. Oh well. Hi, Matt. I guess the schneid is over. I can tell Matt hi again. You can do it if you want to. Darn. Cloudfin Raptor, Predator's Rapport, Contaminated Ground, Purge the Profane. Let's just fly through these because we've seen them all. Bane Alley Broker into a Mind Grind. Mind Grind. Mind Grind. Swamp Soldier. This is a good card. It's got some value to it, so I'll sleeve it up. Each opponent reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals X land cards. There's the X cost up there. Then puts all cards revealed this way into his or her graveyard. X can't be 0, so it has to be more than 0. But if you pay 1, 2, 3, that's 1 card. 2, 3, 4, that's 2 cards, so forth and so on. So whatever you pay into X is what they're discarding or revealing. Pretty cool. Great card. Worth some money. Sees some play, and it's fun to say. Mind Grind. Cool. Next pack for Matt. Also last pack for Matt. Structural Collapse, Gutter Skull, Hydroform. Nothing new. We'll just fly through these. Zamek Guildmage. I see a foil creeping out there. Mark for Death. Hold the gates. Hold the line. An Alms Beast. Alms. It's just a massive beast. He has no neck whatsoever, or maybe he does, it's just squished in there. Yeah, beast for 4. Creatures blocking or blocked by almost beasts have lifelink. Okay, so it gives them lifelink. That's the downside of why you're paying 4 for a 6/6, but oh, that's pretty cool. And then a Mortar Strider. Man, the foiling, I've said it 1,000 times, and here's the 1,001st time, is just gorgeous in this set. The forest and then a generic card. Good job on the lovely Mind Grind. These are coming your way, buddy. Thank you again for the support. I really appreciate it. And this night is over, so hi, Matt. Next we have Brian. Brian actually just moved from Nowlands up to my neck of the woods in Georgia here, so we're going to play some Magic together very soon, which I'm excited about. Death's Approach. Death is around every corner. Ah.
Ow! Papercut. Death is all around us.
Demir Charm, Uber's Protector, and a Treasury Throw. Woohoo, tiny little face. It has Extort, which is a great trigger, so that's what gives this some value. Extort's used a ton, and it can use with really any color that has white or black in it, so it's a really cool mechanic. And then a Foil Plains, nice. Greenside Watcher, Way of the Thief. So I'm just going to go through these quickly. Viscopa Confessor. Gridlock, man. That is some traffic. That's Atlanta right there on every morning when I'm driving to work. That's just me stuck somewhere in there. Guardian of the Gateless and a Biovisionary. A Human Wizard. Cool. At the beginning of the end step, if you control 4 more creatures named Biovisionary, you win the game. Wow. Seems really easy to do with all the copy effects, especially in that color scheme. That's busted. At the end of your turn, I'm going to make 4 copies of this. On my turn, I win the game. Or at the beginning of the end step. So right before you go to the end step, just make 4 copies and make sure no one can interact with you, which should be easy since you got blue. Nice. Good pull. Alright, last pack for Brian. Devour Flesh seems gross. Don't want to know what he's eating. That if he was what he ate, then he wanted to stay human. That means he's definitely eating a human. Predators Rapport, Bioshift, Sky Games, Guildgate, Boros Key Ruin, a Miming Slime into a Legion Loyalist. That's a good hit. Financially good card. One of the better goblins you can get into a goblin deck. It's a 1-drop for 1/1. 1 drop just means 1 mana. It has haste and battalion whenever it and at least 2 other creatures attack. Creatures you control gain first strike, trample until end of turn, and can't be blocked by creature tokens this turn. Just a great card, especially in goblin decks, because obviously you're just trying to overload the board with goblins, swing in, and then just do as much damage as you can. Good card. Let me go ahead and sleeve that up for you because that has some value to it. These will be on their way to you, Brian. Again, I appreciate the support and looking forward to playing some games with you. Welcome to the town of Atlanta, Georgia. Next up, we have Alex in for 2 packs. Alex is due for a big hit, so I want to see it today. We've got 3 Shocklands already. We got them early, so we've got the rest of the box to break the record with 4. I want to see it right here. Aerial Maneuvers, Fire Tracer, Millennial Gargoyle, Verdant Haven, Act of Treason, Uber's Protector, Guardian of the Gateless, Angelic Skirmisher. Doing any of each combat, choose First Strike, Vigilance, or Lifelink. Creatures you control gain that ability until the turn. I mean, that's a great card because, you know, if you're running this in tokens, which white does a lot of token type stuff, this is an absolute bomb. So, good card. Might, Slaughterhorn, Kingpin's Pate, Verdant Heaven, Horror of the Dim. That is nightmare fuel for sure. That's actually a horror, so makes sense. Key Ruin, Ether Size, Smog Elemental, a Realm Right, a Vedelkin Wizard. As it enters the battlefield, you choose a basic land type. Lands you control are the chosen type in addition to the other types. So it's good mana fixing for blue, which has a very difficult time doing that. Not a bad card. Alex, thank you again, man. These are coming your way, sir. Next up, we have Sam. Let's open up some gas. Remember, Sam's always looking for good hits, or he's going to take me to court. I just know it, and I don't want to go to court. There's a Shamble Shark. That is a fun word to say. He's a fish crab. How is he not a shark fish crab? Missed opportunity. Fish crab. Shark crab sounds better to me. Look at that belly. Woo! Primal Visitation. Guild Scorn Ward. Fierce Resistance. Ground Assault. And a nice, a Godless Shrine. There's a shock for Mr. Sam. Very good, and that's our 4th of the box. So this is the new record holder. Yeah. 4 shocks. Let's go for 5. Yeah, so Sam, second pack, already hit 1 Shockland. Let's hit another one, right? We just set the record at 4. Let's go for 5. Mortar Strider, Bomber Corpse, Last Thoughts, Boros Charm. That's actually a good uncommon. Tower Defense, Vashino's Shanktail. Hey, Cryptghast, another great hit. Very good. Card has value, and most importantly, it's got Extort. I didn't read it earlier, but I'll tell you what it does. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay a white or black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain that much life. It's just a bomb, and then obviously this feature, whenever you tap a swamp for mana, add black to your mana pool, so it's going to double your swamps essentially. This card sees a ton of play in Commander, so a great pull, and as always, Sam pulls the foils. Death's Approach. His face is yeah, Sam, I think every single video you've been in, you have pulled a foil, so keep the streak alive, and Cryptcast is a great pull, so let me sleeve that up for you. Financially a good hit, and just a good card overall, so very nice. Alright, crack this one. A frilled Oculus? It's frilled. Scab Clan Charger, Hydroform, Ruination Worm, blah blah blah, Simic Guildgate, Simic Charm, Find Eye Drake, Signal the Clans. Search your library for 3 creature cards and reveal them. If you reveal these cards with different names, choose one of them at random and put that card into your hand. Shuffle the rest into your library. I don't know if you played this in your Saskia deck, but that might be a good play, Sam. Maybe consider it too for an instant. Maybe, just a maybe. All right, Sam, these are coming your way. Good job on the pulls, buddy. Sam is also a patron, so truly thank all of my patrons. If you're thinking about joining, that's how you get these awesome box breaks for a phenomenal price. I'm your first dibs on all the boxes, and then obviously I'm going to take care of shipping and everything for my patrons, and then do special things for them, so the link is below. Check that out. And then obviously if you just like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. Really helps. Jesse, my man. 4 packs from Mr. Jesse. Let's pull him something great. Let's get him his first shock. Jesse is brand new to Magic, never played. Literally just getting some stuff together so he can play. So let's get him a Shockland. Voidwalk. The Experiment one. Almost as bald as Jesse. I'm just kidding, buddy. Got a beautiful head of hair. Boros Reckoner. Plains and a token. Cool. Not what we want, but a cool card. Feed me the Shocklands. Basilica Screecher, Walljack, a Mugging. God, that seems very unfair. That Minotaur is just way too big for that dude. I mean, that's, yeah. Of course you can have my money, dog. You're like 5 times my size. Syndicate Enforcer, Simic Guildgate, Druvire Paladin into a Consuming Aberration. That is a good card. Nice, very good. Consuming Aberration is very fun. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyards. When you play Commander, you typically have 4 players, 3 of which are your opponents, so that's 3 graveyards to fuel this thing. And then whenever you cast a spell, each opponent reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card, then puts those cards into his or her graveyard, so it just gets bigger. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Little Limp Bizkit, keep on rolling, partner. Just showed you my age without showing you my age. I wasn't a Limp Bizkit fan back then, but it's just funny to say. Ripscale Predator, Urban Evolution. Hey, a Watery Grave, Jesse's first Shockland, and our 5th of the box. Wow, 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 wow. Heck yeah, man. What a great pull. What a great pull. A horror and an island. Man, this box has been nothing but fire. So, hey, I bought it from Amazon. I took a risk on just buying a box from Amazon, saw some reviews, but, you know, it worked out. A lot of people were like, hey, they repacked their stuff. If they repacked this one, they did a very poor job. They took the wrong stuff. Watery Grave. Man, what a nice card. Good hit, Jesse. Straight value, man. Hopefully this gives him the itch to play Magic. All it takes is one good hit. It's like fishing, man. You fish all day, you think you're having the worst time of your life, then you finally catch a fish, and you're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Or golf, you finally hit a good shot, and you're like, oh, I'm a pro golfer now. But awesome hit, buddy. I really happy for you. Wasteland Viper and a Gyre Sage in Jesse's 4 packs here. An Elf Druid. Elves are one of the probably more popular tribes to run in Magic, so good pull. Nice, Jesse. Thank you, buddy. Jesse's also a patron, so really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. And last but certainly not least, we have Jess in for the big 8. That man loves his Ocho, I'll tell you that much. Alright, Jess, good luck, buddy. Jess was the former king of the Lucky Pulls until JP came along and decided to just blow him out of the water, so Jess is here to reclaim his title. Way of the Thief, Martial Glory, Prophetic Prism, Gruul Charm, good uncommon. Blind Obedience. Blind Obedience again has the extort trigger, and then artifacts creatures your opponent's control enters the battlefield tap. Very playable card and has good value to it. And an Agrophobia. Everyone in the city is choosing sides. I choose inside.
All right, just to the mailbox and back.
Dr. Hibbert said to use a number from 1 to 10 to describe how anxious you are.
10, 10, 10, 10.
That man said, I'm just too scared to go out. I want to stay inside. Lock the doors. It's 2020 though. Very nice pull, Jess. Let me get that sleeved up for you. Very good. Very good. Towering Thunder Fist. Man, I got arms like that too. Just get in the gym. That's all it takes. Go to the gym twice a month, and you'll be just like this guy. Guaranteed. Results guaranteed. Skybender Staff. Last Thoughts. Oh, he's still in his thought. Looks like Palpatine. Yes. Night of Obligation and a Merciless Eviction. Financially, I'm not sure about this card, but it is one of the bigger board wipe. Choose one, you get to exile artifacts, or exile our creatures, or exile enchantments, or exile all planeswalkers. Anytime you get to exile something versus destroy, it's a lot more abusive because typically exile means gone forever. So, good pull. Can slot in nicely to any deck that has white and or black in it. Scorchwalker, there's my shark. Fish crab, should have been shark crab, whatever. I'm not mad about it. I'm not. Kinbrand Goblin, Arrows of Justice, Murder, Investigation, Night of Obligation, into a Soul Ransom. Cool looking art on that card. Yeah, Orzhov, I guess. Yeah. Enchant creature, you control enchanted creature, discard 2 cards. Soul Ransom's controller sacrifices, then draws 2 cards. Only any opponent may activate this ability. It's a unique card. I mean, it's an enchantment, but then like you can do some shenanigans with it based upon your opponent. So like a political deck where you're like making people make choices or vote, that could slot in pretty nicely. So good pull, Jeff. All right. We are moving along here. Down to our final few packs. Hands of Binding. Pit Fight. Pit Fight. Pit Fight. Silica Guard. Spell Rupture. What a beautiful kitty cat. Just a little ear scratch is all I want. You gain 2 life if you scratch his ear just right. Iskopa. Guildmage. Murder Investigation. Boros Elite. Simic Manipulator. And a beautiful Verdant Haven. Has Evolve. That mechanic is definitely in here. So yeah, want to build a wizard deck? This is probably a good addition to that said deck. Alright. Well, Jess, let's get another shock. Let's make it 6 somehow. I think that would require maybe a foil or just a really special box, but it's possible. A Smite. I just left that brother's boots, and that's about it. Flavor text. Sure. Today of all days, he has to borrow my boots. Got him.
Got him!
Stupid joke. Midnight Recovery, Last Thoughts, Naturalize, Spell Rupture, Rust Scarab, Sapphire Drake, Bitterbist Protector, and a Rubble Belt Raiders. Human Warrior. Whenever Rubble Belt, say that 5 times fast, Raiders attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each attacking creature you control. Nice. It's a cool card. 3/3 for a 4. And these are cool. These like split manas means you can play either one. You can play a mountain, red, or a green, which would be a forest. So either or will suffice the cost for this card. So nice pull. Alright, Jess. 3 more packs to go. Let's make a big splash. Frilled Oculus, Scav Clan Charger, Daring Skyjack, Kingpin's Pet, Tiny Face, Mental Vapors. Lord, I have the vapors. Lord, I have the vapors. Cartel Scrat, and Stolen Identity with a Swampin' Spirit. Stolen Identity is cool. Put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of target artifact or creature, and then it has that cipher mechanic. If you want to read any of these mechanics, there's a ton of them. Feel free to pause the video and just read any of this beautiful text here. If I read everything, it'd probably take 4 or 5 hours for these videos. And I don't think, as much as y'all might like me, I don't think you like me that much. Syndicate of Tithe, Shadow Valley Denizen, Beacon Apparition, Drakewing Crisis, Ivy Lane Denizen, Death's Approach. We got the Skyblinder Staff, 1000 Lashes, yeah. A Thrall Parasite, Tiny Face, going to bite that neck. Gross. A Incursion Specialist and a Fire Main Avenger with a Swampland token. Another cool angel. There's lots of angels in here. They're mostly aligned with the Boros set in the plane of Ravnica. This red-white clan, the Boros clan, they're much like the good guys. That's the goodest of the good. That's red-white. They're gonna avenge the weak and make sure everyone's protected. So yeah. Alright, last pack of the box. Last pack for Jess. Let's make it a good one. The Pretty Kitty. Bomber Corpse, Mere Guildgate, Prophetic Prism, Elusive Crisis, a Fish Mutant. Dude, that's more appropriate. You can use fish there instead of shark. Risk Predator, and an Ogre Slumlord. A decent card, got a little bit of value. Essentially, it's a rat theme. Whenever another non-token creature dies, you may put a 1/1 black rat creature token on the battlefield, and then, importantly, it gives rats death touch. His tenement is filled with the most vile, disgusting vermin. It's infested with rats, too. Oh, sick burn, bro. Alright, cool. Jess, these are all coming your way. Again, thank you so much for the support. Jess is one of my biggest supporters. Always getting a lot of packs. Thank you. To everyone, please like and share, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. I'm not sure the lingo yet. I'm just telling you to do these things, but I really appreciate it. We are rolling. I'm having a lot of fun. So let's keep it going. This is our farewell to Ravnica. The next few boxes will be something different, so stay tuned for that. Again, if you're not a patron and you want to become one to get into these box breaks, the link is down below. Thank you again for all the support. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye!